I audit content for small businesses, and I'm going to be honest with you. Most of it doesn't work. Not because the business is bad, not because the product isn't good, but because the content strategy is broken or there isn't one at all. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 reasons I see small business content fail over and over again. I need you to be honest with yourself about whether you're doing any of these things because the fix isn't harder work, it's smarter strategy. Let's get into it. The first reason small business content fails, you're not posting enough. I hear this all the time. I posted for 2 weeks and nothing happened. 2 weeks? That's not a strategy. That's a test run you gave up on. Here's the reality. The algorithm, it doesn't owe you anything. Your audience doesn't know you exist yet. And consistency is how you become familiar. Familiar is how you become trusted. Trusted is how you get the sale. I'm not saying you need to post 3 days a week, but once a week, that's not enough. You're being forgotten between posts. The baseline I give my clients is 3 to 4 times minimum, and not random posts, strategic posts that build on each other. That's how you stay in the feed and stay on people's minds. Let's say if you're posting once a week and wondering why it's not working, this is why. You're not giving the algorithm or your audience enough to work with. Second reason, you think flyers will do the work. It won't. I see this constantly. A business posts a flyer with their hours, their prices, their logo, and they think that's content. It's not. That's information, and nobody is scrolling Instagram to look at your business hours. Flyers are for printing and handing to someone. They are not social media content. Social media is about connection. It's about story. It's about making someone feel something curious, inspired, seen, enough to stop scrolling. When you post a flyer, you're asking your audience to do the work of caring, but they don't yet. You haven't given them a reason to. Instead of a flyer that says grand opening Saturday, show me you setting up the store. Show me your hands unpacking inventory. Show me your face telling me why this moment matters to you. That's content. That makes me care. That makes me show up Saturday. Your flyer is not your content strategy. It's a symptom of you not having one. Storytelling. Every piece of content you post is telling a story, whether you're doing it on purpose or not. Are you telling the right story? A restaurant posting a picture of a plate of food with no content is telling a story. We don't know how to make you care about this, but a restaurant posting the same plate with my grandmother made this recipe every Sunday. Now I make it for you. That's a different story. That's connection. Storytelling isn't about being fancy or poetic. It's about answering the question, why should anyone care? And the type of content you make matters here. A reel tells a story differently than a carousel. A static post tells a story differently than a story. You need to understand what format fits what message. If you're putting the same caption on everything, regardless of format, you're not storytelling. You're copying and pasting, and people can feel the difference. Fourth reason, you don't understand hooks. And I understand. I mean, you're not in marketing. You have less than 2 seconds to stop someone from scrolling. That's true. Less than 2 seconds. And small business wastes that time with, hey guys, or happy Monday, or starting with their logo animation. Nobody stops for that. Nobody. A hook is the first thing someone sees or hears, and it needs to create curiosity, tension, or recognition immediately. Curiosity. Nobody talks about this, but tension. I almost closed my business last month. Recognition. If you're a small business owner in Baltimore, you need to hear this. Your hook is not a greeting. Your hook is not a reason to stay. When I audit content for businesses, this is one of the fastest fixes. Same content, better hook, completely different results. Because you're finally earning attention instead of hoping for it. If your videos aren't getting views, go back and look at your first 2 seconds. That's probably where you're losing people. And the fifth reason, you're using outdated content. What worked in 2019 doesn't work in 2025. What worked 6 months ago might not work right now. Social media moves fast. If you're running the same playbook you learned 3 years ago, you're behind. Posting only photos when video is getting pushed, using hashtags like it's 2017, thinking you need a viral moment to grow instead of building consistent strategic content. I see businesses still trying to go viral instead of trying to build a community. Viral is luck. Community is strategy. And community is what actually pays your bills. The businesses that win are the ones paying attention to what's working now. and adapting, not chasing trends blindly, but understanding why the platforms are shifting and how to shift with them. If you're still doing what you did when you first started business, it's time to update. Not because you were wrong, but because the game has changed. Okay, so let's run it back. You're not posting enough. You think flyers will do the work. You don't understand storytelling for your content type. You don't understand hooks. You're using outdated content strategies. If you're a small business owner watching this and you recognize yourself in any of these, here's what I want you to do. Don't just try harder, try differently. And if you want help building a content strategy that actually works, I'm teaching a workshop on January 24th, hands-on, small group, and you'll leave with a 90-day content plan. Link in the description. I'm Kendra Nelson, the Charm City Maven, and I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe if this was helpful. In the next video, what to actually post for your small business.